Let me see that Cicero. Hey, 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 hey. What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the Child Care Plug Live. Y'all, I'm so pumped. I got a show. This is my show. Now I just need some theme music. Y'all know I'm crazy. No, I really do want some music now. I found a really nice app that you can use. Of course, y'all can tell that I can use to really start to create my show the way I want it to, because I'm very, very passionate about children and child care. And I really want to be a bigger voice. And I really, really want to put myself out there so people can know more about toddlers and preschoolers. So I'm excited about this. I'm excited. Anyway, y'all, it's Friday. So on top of me being excited about the app, I'm also excited because it's Friday. I'm getting ready to have my cup of wine in just a minute. But of course, before I had that, I had to get on here and talk to my peoples, as we do every Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. For those of y'all who are tuning in to me for the first time, let me briefly introduce you and tell you who I am. Who is this crazy, animated, dramatic, extra, happy, over-the-top girl that's in front of you right now, right? Well, my name is Whitney B. I am the New Age Educator, and I teach parents and I help parents find solutions to potty training, behavior improvement, as well as literacy skills. And so I use this platform to offer free information that you would probably have to pay somebody for, or you'd probably have to Google for, but I get on here and I actually give it to you for the free 99, because that's what I do, and I like to look out for people. And so all you got to do is tune in every Friday at 6 p.m. to get all the good information. Win-win situation, right? So before we get into today's chat, let me just quickly give you the plug and let you know. First of all, let me tell y'all why I am the child care plug before we get into that, because I'm about to get into my plug. But before I do all that, I just want to tell y'all, I am the plug, because the plug, for those of y'all who may not be a little hood, may not have a little hood in you, the plug is typically where you get like a good resource, or you get something that you wouldn't get normally at a different way, or something along those lines, but it's basically a real, real good perk. And so I am that for childcare. I am your plug. Like, I give you stuff that you ain't gonna find nowhere else. I'm that person. I'm the plug. So if you see or hear me saying anything pertaining to plug, you know what I'm relating to and what I'm talking about. All right. So plug. This is the plug for today. I have a new mom's potty training starter kit on my website, shopwhitneyb.com. All right. So if you go on my website and you go to shopwhitneyb.com, I'm getting ready to put the website here for you guys now. 1 second. If I can spell correctly. All right. So if you go to this website here, it should be posted soon. If you go to this website here, you'll see my online resource center for parents. And so with this online resource center, parents are able to get access to programs, tools, resources, as well as some one-on-one support from myself. So if you go on shopwhitneyb.com, you'll see all that stuff. But the plug about that is, if you stay on until the end of this broadcast, I'm going to give you a code, and that code is good until midnight tonight. And that code will give you that program for free. But you got to stay on to the end of the broadcast. I ain't going to tell you until you stay on to the end of the broadcast. And only, y'all listening? Y'all doing y'all listening skills? Only the first 5 people will get this for free. So if you know, like I know, you would take fast action and hurry up and get in line and get your shopping cart right, because the first 5 people will be able to get this bundle deal for free. Inside that bundle deal, there are affirmation cards, a set of 10 affirmation cards, the reflection journal, as well as a 20 strategy booklet. So it comes with all of that. And you can catch it on my website, shopwhitneyb.com. But if you stay on to the end of the broadcast, I will give you the code and you will be able to get it for free 99. In addition to that, I have another bonus, but I ain't going to tell you that to the end either. So I guess you're going to be chilling with the girl until the end. All right. So let's get into today's broadcast. Now, this one, y'all, let me just keep it all the way 100. I just got to keep it all the way 100 with y'all. When it comes to potty training, not everyone is cut out for it. Can I just keep it all the way around? Not everyone is cut out for it. And the problem that I'm having, or the problem that I'm seeing a lot of times with my clients and other parents that struggle with potty training, is that they don't have the support system that is willing to help assist them in potty training. And so what ends up happening is, because they don't have the support, they either don't continue to do it, they don't continue to do it and stay consistent with it. They get frustrated with it, or they blame their child's behavior and all this stuff as the reason why they're struggling with potty training. When in all actuality, it's the people that you have around you and the type of support they're offering to you and your toddler or preschooler as you guys are going through the potty training process. So it's not that, it's the people around you. And so that's why I said not everybody is cut out for this stuff. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of times, I know parents, I'm a mom as well. And I've had to, at some points, just have somebody watch my kids, because you got to go to work. You got things to do. You got bills. You got everything like that to take care of. But the thing about it is this. When you're deciding to have someone watch your children or keep your children, or whatever phrase or word you want to use, the person who's caring for your children has to be a team player. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They have to be on the same accord with you, because if not, what happens is you won't move forward with the potty training process in the way that you would like for yourself to move. All right, so here's some of the questions that you can ask yourself. I have questions that you can ask yourself to figure out whether or not this person is going to be able to benefit you or help you in the potty training experience with your children. All right, so the first question that you're going to ask yourself is, how often can I discuss my plans with this person? How often can I discuss plans with this person? And so what you want to be able to do is you want to be able to sit down with whoever is caring with your child, and you guys should be able to figure out a roadmap or figure out where you plan to go with your child. I want to start working on this with him. I want him to start doing this now. I want to introduce him to this. I want him to start trying this. I want her to start doing this. You have to be able to have that line of communication with them. Now, if you have them with your children and everything's Gucci, y'all cool, everything is whatever, then you don't have to worry about that. But if you are one of those parents who want to take a different route or try different things with your children, then it's important that you be able to have that kind of conversation with the person who's caring for your children. I think, and this is just my perspective, I think that it's important to be able to have that open line of communication with the person who's caring for your kids. They ain't caring for their own kids, they're caring for your kids. So open your mouth and tell them, hey, I want you to be able to do this with them. I want to do this. I don't think this is a good idea. Can we do this and do that? Now, here's the trade-off of that. What you don't want to do is get into a habit of nitpicking or nagging and this and that, because nobody wants that. Let's be for real. Nobody wants that. But I think it's important to have healthy conversations pertaining to what you see for your children and what you see for your family and how they can help support you in those transitions. And so if you're introducing potty training and anything like that at home, they should be able to say, okay, excuse me, you're going to introduce potty training at home. Cool. I can follow up with those same techniques here at school or with me while you're doing whatever you're doing at home. So that way there's an open line of support between the both of you. All right. So that was the first one. The second one is, are they open to those suggestions, right? So a lot of times we think that we could just go up to people and we can tell them what they need, and then they just go on about their business, and they're gonna do whatever you say that you need them to do. But sometimes it don't work like that. Seriously, sometimes it just doesn't work like that. Sometimes people are not open to your suggestions, and I find that a lot of times in childcare, because so many people have all these certifications and degrees and this and that in childcare, they get so carried away with their role as the educator of the classroom that they forget that ultimately, excuse me, the parent makes the first decision and the final decision pertaining to their child. Excuse me. So if the parent is the number one person that makes the decisions and their way is the ultimate yes, then if they suggest something to you, you have to be receptive to that suggestion and implement that thing while you're caring for their child. So that's the second thing. Make sure that whoever it is that's caring for your child is open to your suggestions, no matter how extreme they may seem to them or how out of the rule book they may be. Maybe you guys can come to a common ground or something along those lines, but you should be able to have a conversation and they should be open to those suggestions. These are the things that y'all need to be looking for when you are potty training your kids, because if these people are not open to suggestions about what they can eat for snack, then they're more than likely not going to have that same level of enthusiasm when it comes to you introducing potty training. All right. So look for these red flags. The third one is, are they a team player? And I'm going to keep it all the way 100 with you guys. A lot of times I've seen it because I've worked in a preschool setting. I've seen situations where parents will suggest that someone does X or does Y with their children. And instead of the educator doing those things, they say, okay, sure, I sure will do them. And guess what? They never do them. They never follow through and they never do it. I'm going to just be all the way 100 with y'all. They just don't follow through and they don't do it. And that's most times because of something they have going on. A lot of times it's frustration at the job. A lot of times it's just them thinking that their rule is the only way. A lot of times it's just something else out of my knowledge or your knowledge or whoever's knowledge, whatever. But a lot of times they just don't do the things that the parents think that they're doing. And so what that lets you know is that a lot of times you may have your child with somebody, but they may not be on your team. They really may not be on your team. They may be on their own team. And that is, I'm the head of this classroom, and this is how it's going to go, regardless of what your mama say, your daddy say, your grandma say, whoever say, it don't matter, because they have their own agenda as to how things are going to go. And so pay attention to that. You know, pay attention to the little stuff. I can recall one time when I was working in a classroom, and one of the parents, she's a real good friend of mine, but she was basically having some issues with the teachers in the classroom, literally taking her daughter's hair and combing it and doing this and doing that. And she was like, wait a minute, y'all can't be doing my daughter's hair. I don't know what kind of comb you're using. I don't know what kind of products you're using. Like, don't comb her hair, which is completely understandable, by the way, because that's very unsanitary. But the reaction of my peers was, no, she didn't. I'm just trying to help her, and she should let somebody do her daughter's hair because she don't know what she's doing. Well, I think that's the complete opposite. I think that if she's the mother of this child, then you got to respect her regardless of how you think she's doing her hair. That ain't none of your business. That ain't none of your business. Your responsibility is to care for this child, and your first priority is to listen to whatever this parent is suggesting, following through, and making sure that you're caring for them in the way that they expect for you to care for them. So when y'all keeping your children with somebody, make sure that those people are a team player, and they're not just somebody who out here just saying they're going to care for your kids, and then you turn your corner or blink your eye, and before you know it, everything that you asked them to do is gone, finito, don't even matter no more. You don't want that. You don't want that. And so these are some of the red flags that I want y'all to look for. When you are potty training your children, you need a support system. You cannot do this alone. A lot of times people think that you could just do this alone, but what happens when you have to run to the store? Or what happens when you have to go here? Or what happens when you have to do this and this and that? I find it very rare that parents are doing this solo, them and them only. Nobody's just there with them all day long, and these are rare instances. So in most cases, parents pretty much have someone that they can give their child to while they go to work or while they do this and while they do that. And so when those instances come, when those things happen, you need to make sure that whoever is keeping your kids is making sure that your things that you say to be done are done, and in a way that makes sense, and in the way that you expect them to do. All right, that was my rant, because it bothers me. Like, it really bothers me. And I was like, you know what? A lot of people just not cut out for this, and they need to just let it go. Because, I mean, why are you keeping people's kids if you can't listen to what they're saying? And on top of that, parents are looking for support But I mean, you would think that that's what you get from your educators, but a lot of times that's not the case. And so that's why I really am so passionate about you guys looking for the red flags and knowing who and who not to lean on for support when it comes to something like potty training. All right, because I'm telling you, I see it too often in my clients. A lot of times it's not the child. A lot of times it's not their behavior. A lot of times it's not nothing else but the support system that the parent is getting while they're going through the potty training process. All right, so that's my rant. That is my rant. That's what I really, really wanted to get off my chest because it really, really bothered me. All right, so now where do we go for here? Well, I am about to give y'all the plug. All right, so the code for tonight and tonight only, okay? This sale ends at 12 a.m. Only the first 5 people will be able to receive it, but you will also receive, in addition to the potty trainer, the new mom potty trainer starter kit. Now, not only will you receive the new mom potty training starter kit, but you will also receive a 1-hour power session with myself. Well, I sit down and I talk to you about where you are right now, where you want to go in the next 30 days, and what I can do to help you get there. All right. And so in order for you to qualify for this opportunity, all you have to do is purchase the new mom starter kit. Once you purchase the starter kit, all you have to do is email me a copy of your receipt. Hey, Whitney at whitneyb.com. Email me a copy of your receipt. And when you do, I'm going to send you an email back and let you know if you are the winner. There's going to be 5. Oh, I'm holding up 5. I'm holding up 4 fingers and saying 5. Okay, so we'll have 5 winners and 5 people that free new mom starter kit. 5 is a lucky number of the night. All right. And so how do you get your free new mom potty trainer starter kit? Well, step 1, you're going to go to shopwhitneyb.com. When you go to shopwhitneyb.com, you're going to enter promo code episode 1. Episode 1. The whole word, episode, and then the number 1. Episode 1 is the code for tonight. You have until 12 a.m. to enter into my quick contest. The first 5 people will receive the new mom potty training starter kit for free $99. Plus, they will receive a 1-hour complimentary potty training assessment with myself, where we sit down and look at what's going on with your potty training, what we can do in the next 30 days to get you some results. All right. So you get that opportunity as well. All you have to do is send me a copy of your receipt of purchase, and you will do that through what I tell y'all. Y'all listening? Send that through email. Hey, Whitney, Hey, Whitney, Hey, Whitney at whitneyb.com. Okay. All right. So that's it for tonight. But I did want to really quickly, for those of you who stayed on to the end, I think I'm going to be able to do this, but if I'm not, then I might get back on later this week to share it with you guys. But I wanted to share you guys some behind the scenes of my new book, Because of You, I Can Do It Too. And so my new book, Because of You, I Can Do It Too, is coming out February the 1st, which is in a few days. And I'm really excited about it. And I'm excited about it because it's going to basically offer literacy skills to everyone, really. It's a book about over 10 African-American heroes. And each page, children will just learn about different heroes. I think I got Barack Obama, and I got Colin Powell and Katherine Johnson, just to name a few. And so each page gives them a brief sentence or two about them and what they did. And it's also really, really good for new readers because it helps them to introduce them to reading skills and simple sentences and simple words or phrases. So it's a really, really cute little book. And I'm so excited to launch that little baby in a couple days. Actually, the book comes out March 1st, but the contest, the Whitney B artwork contest, starts February 1st. I'm sorry. And so I'll show you guys about the art contest later on in the week. But I'm super excited about the book. And yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm going to show y'all about it probably next week. So you make sure you are following me on all social media at New Age Educator, at New Age Educator, because I told y'all when the broadcast opened, I told y'all who I was, at New Age. I'm about to put it in the comments. I'm about to put it in the comments. Just hold on 1 second. New Age Educator. All right, so you can follow me on all social media by going here. Okay? All right, so that is it for me. Did it pop up, guys? No, it did not. All right, so that is it for me today. I thank you guys for tuning in. Remember, if you want to get your new mom potty training starter kit for the free 99, the first 5 people will get it for free. All you have to do is enter promo code episode1 at checkout. Just visit shopwhitneybee.com, and I'll see you guys next week right here on my Facebook page at New Age Educator. And we'll do this again. See y'all next week, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Child Care Plug Live. All right. Peace in the Middle East. Bye, y'all. I really got to figure out how to close this.